Hey, hello guys, how we doing? I don't know if you've noticed, but yes, I kind of look like an alien. It goes to fit with the drawing that my wife made for me, Mike Vapes, established in 2015. So, I'll change it in a second so we can get back to the regular view. But today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Decimus from Praxis Vapors. Um, I did a thing on it already once before, but we're revisiting it because I know that you guys can't really hear me all that well, so we're gonna use the headphones so that you guys can hear me better. Um, I could probably do the whole video looking like an alien, but I'm probably not going to. ET phone home. um, oh man, it took forever to get that thing open. By the way, I'm using the Cloud Chasers liquid metronome in this. Get that tank nice and full. There, good. Got it full. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I like a full tank. Alright, so we're here to talk about the very first mod box that I've ever bought. Yes, very first mod box I ever bought, and I can't tell you how happy I am with the way this thing works and how it it just it's amazing. Alright, for starters, it comes in this box right here. Praxis Vapors. The box says OG, Original Genuine Decimus. Now, inside this box, I don't have all of the things that came inside of it because I've used it to hold my liquids and stuff like that when I go out and I go places. But as far as for the Decimus Praxis, okay, well, um, as far as for the Decimus Praxis goes, I mean, it's a hell of a box mod. It comes with interchangeable doors. They come in different flavors. They come in red, yellow, green, white, and they come in the slate. I bought it with the slate because they didn't have any other ones at the present point in time. Um, they're made of metal. They feel like leather. Uh, it has high-powered magnets on the insides of the metal containing that hold it to the mod box. They're interchangeable, so you can mix match them. You can change them so that you have a yellow one and a green one. You can change them so that you have a red one and a black one, or a white one and a yellow one. However you want to do it. Just so you guys know, if you press this button, it comes on. It's got a volts and a watts in there, and you can change between volts and watts by pressing this button twice. Press it twice, there goes your volts. Press it twice, there goes your watts. Uh, it comes with high drain batteries. They're safe in case you want to use RDAs and things like that on here that you're going to be building decks and burning low ohms and stuff like that. They're not going to blow up on you. Very safe batteries. If you take these batteries out, there's actually a glow-in-the-dark backing in here that you can use at nighttime. Like you see, I have my lights off and everything, and it glows in the dark. So I don't wake my wife up who's sleeping next to me, as you can see. But yeah, it has the glow-in-the-dark in here. If you put the batteries in the wrong way, like I'll show you, if you put the batteries in upside down and they're in the wrong way, it's not gonna turn on. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to fire it. Nothing. So all you have to do is match the positives and the negatives that are on the battery with the positives and the negatives that are inside the box, and then bam, like magic, it comes on. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you. Right now, every time you take the batteries out, it doesn't have a memory chip in here, so it resets every single time you take the batteries out. It's back at 4.0 volts. Now, to change that, you can either press the positive, which, by the way, these are hidden. Normally, they're like right here or right here on the mod boxes or whatever. They did something different, innovative. They hid away the positive and the negative buttons for your watts and your volts. You can simply hit the button, hit it twice so you can get to your watts, and you can change your watts. I take mine all the way to about 85, 90. As you can see, it's at 90 watts right now. Hit the button twice, it takes you to your volts. Volts are about 4.3 for 90. Now if you hit this button 5 times, within 2 seconds, it locks your box. The box is locked. Your kids can't use it. Nobody can use it. If they don't know how to unlock this box, they can't use your box. Nobody can use it. I mean, if you take the batteries out, it'll reset. So that's something else. Box is still locked. You saw me take the battery out, put the battery back in. The only way to unlock this box is to hit the button 5 times. It unlocks. Now we're back. 4.3. So that's something I just learned, you just learned. If you lock this box and take the batteries out, when you put the batteries back in, it'll turn back to where you had it, and it'll keep the memory for where you had it. So lock the box before you take the batteries out so it keeps the memory in there. Put it back on. It's got a vent on the bottom of it. That's so that your batteries don't get too hot, overheated. The tank that I got when I bought this is a trifecta tank from Cloud Chasers, best of its line. It blows the biggest clouds for these tanks. I'm quite satisfied with it. I was looking to blow much bigger. Uh, I'm sorry, I can't get over the face, like how my face looks. I'm trying to get to a spot so you guys can see me better. But anyways, I'm very happy with the. If I put my hand in a certain spot, it like covers up the alien thing. Either way, I'm very happy with the tank that I got. I mean, I love this tank. It just doesn't produce the kind of clouds that I was looking for, so I've gone and got some RDAs and things like that, but we'll talk about those in another thing. Pros about this box: it goes up to 150 watts. I don't think anybody will ever get that high. If you do, man, let me tell you what, that's a really hot vape. I mean, you can take. I mean, for people who like, I guess, really hot vapes or like really hot chocolate or whatever, I guess, yeah, you can put it at 150 watts and blow it and blow it and blow it. The only problem with that is I've tried to buy different atomizers for this, and every time I've tried to buy an atomizer, I've been told that they don't have those atomizers. The only atomizers that they do have are 0.2 atomizers, and those, it tells you right on the atomizer from 50 to 100 watts, and not to go over that because you'll burn it up faster. You can go over the 100 watts. I do not suggest that you do, because you'll go through an atomizer twice as fast as you normally would. The trick about it is when you put this together, when you put your atomizer in there, you want to make sure that all of the parts where the cotton are saturated. There's 4 little holes where the cotton is that you have to saturate with this tank, and then you saturate the inside of the cotton as well, like inside the atomizer. You make sure that's saturated as well. There's an air hole right here that goes straight through from this side to this side, and that's wide open. You want to make sure you have that completely closed when you first put in your atomizer. If not, you're going to have e-juice all over your hands. If you try to vape it too low on the watts, these are some of your cons. If you try to vape it too low on the watts, it's going to leak the juice out because it's not burning it fast enough, and the juice gets hot, it burns on your hand. There's no warning labels for this. There's no, like, they don't have anything to let you know that what may happen if you don't burn it right, which they should. But the vapor will get hot. It does burn your hand a little bit. It's not going to send you to the hospital. It doesn't. It's not like it's that hot. I haven't really had a problem with this tank leaking, doing it the right way, closing this off, filling it, and all that. It leaks a little bit, but you wipe that off, and then you continue to keep going. You don't have to. They tell you close it every time you fill it, but I leave it open when I fill it. I don't have problems with it leaking. Maybe my O-rings are better than other people's O-rings. I don't know. Um, Pros about the box. For me, it's not temperature controlled. I haven't, like I said, my first mod box, I wouldn't have known what to do with the temperature control. I wouldn't have known how to use it, so that's a pro for me. The fact that it has a 5-time lock button, that you can lock it. The fact that it goes up to 150 watts. You can vary what you want to get to. You can choose how you want to do it. The fact that the buttons are hid on the inside, and these are all suggestive to me the way I like it. I mean, these may be cons for you guys. Um, Really, I don't have too many cons about this box other than the fact that this button here does rattle a little bit. Uh, Other than that, I mean, there's like a little buzzing sound if you have it too low when you first start it, but if you get higher in the watts, you don't really hear the buzzing sound anymore. About the tank, I mean, it's all pros for me except for the top piece, which I'll explain in a second. But I mean, it's all pros for me. The 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 easy slide for the air to get to the coils, and so it has good airflow. I leave it all the way open. I don't have a problem. Some people say, oh, if you leave it fully open, you can't pull on it. I haven't had a problem with that. I've been able to fully open it since I bought it. I've only vaped with it fully open. Um, the tank is a big tank. It does use a lot of e-juice. That is one very big con for me. Um, but I mean, it's a big tank. Got big coils. I mean, and the way I pull on it, it's like a diesel truck, a V8 engine with this thing. You're gonna fill it up quite often. I suggest you get the 60-ounce bottles. The 60 milliliter bottles of fluid. Mainly the ones that I know of that come in 60 milliliters are the Cloud Chasers flavors. This is the Metronome. It tastes like a vanilla cupcake. One of my favorites. You should try this one for sure if you like desserts and stuff like that. This is one of the best. It's a 60 milliliter bottle, 3 milligrams of nicotine. When I first bought this thing, I was trying to use an 18 milligram liquid. It was horrible. Don't try high milligrams of nicotine with these kind of mod boxes and stuff like that. If you're used to like having a pen and you use high milligrams, drop down to about 6 milligrams, 3 milligrams, something like that. It's easier to control the hit. Like I was saying, the con that I had about this with the top piece is it's really wide open, and juice does get inside of this tube somehow. And when you pulling on it, I mean, the juice hits you on your tongue, and you can taste it. I don't like the spit back. I wish that they came out with different tops that you could interchange with this to make the hole smaller or with longer mouthpieces, but they didn't by any means do a bad job with making this. Like I said, it does great clouds. You can't complain. Uh, that's all I really got right now for this. When you buy this box, I mean, it comes with a bunch of good little addies and stuff like that. Especially when you get this, you get the tank, you get 2 extra atomizers, you get all of the O-rings to fix it. You get I don't think you get the extra glass tube for it, but this was the box that it came in, and it came with the trifecta tank right here, and had 2 extra atomizers that came with it. It has all of the O-rings and everything inside of it right here. These are all the O-rings that come with it and whatnot for the tank. And I mean, it's a wonderful vape. If you're starting off, I mean, this is a good box to start off with. I'm in love with it. The big question, if I lost it today, would I buy another one? Definitely. I would 100% buy another Decimus. I would 100% buy another trifecta tank. I am into the RDAs. Now they do have a mod, an addy for this that turns this tank into an RDA. Didn't like it so much. I haven't really gotten into it, but it has a really small deck space, really minimal building area. Just wasn't really happy with it, so I ended up buying a different RDA, which I have a video on YouTube for that. You can check it out. It's the Archon from Cloud Chasers. Make sure if you're looking at my videos and you're looking for them, I'm wearing the white tank top and the jacket because I have the headphones in and you can actually hear me. Other than that, subscribe, like, down in the box below. Leave your comments. Ask any questions you need. I'll be checking frequently, and I'll get back to you guys. Until then, vape on, guys. Mike Vapes. Yeah, yeah.